Some firefighters grow up their whole lives wanting to be in the fire service. Not Engineer Joe Ciancio.
No, so I did not want to be a fireman. I never really thought about it. Just going to college and sports and stuff, that's kind of what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Being friends with Jordan Long and playing with him, working with him in the summer, we work odd jobs all the time, washing windows, cutting grass, just whatever we could do. And literally one day he just looked at me and said, "Hey, what do you think about being a fireman?" And I said, "Yeah, let's do it together and let's go get it." And that's kind of what we decided to do.
So the two lifelong friends joined the Southwest Adams County Fire Department.
I knew absolutely nothing. I've never been in a fire truck. I didn't know anything about it, so getting into it was kind of scary because just from certain tools they use and hoses and EMT stuff, I was fresh, starting from scratch.
But very quickly, Joe knew this profession was for him.
Once you got comfortable and started learning some things, then I knew, yeah, this is really something I want to do for a long time, especially just being able to live with your coworkers and eat with them and train with them. It was very similar to everything I've done before the fire service, so that really helped that transition.
Before the fire service, much of Joe's life revolved around sports. He grew up playing basketball and was an all-state first-team player at Random High School. Joe then went on to a successful career at Metro State, despite interest from schools in California, the Midwest, and the East Coast.
I wanted to stay in a big city. I didn't want to go to a small town. When they contacted me and I went down and played with them a little bit and offered me a chance to come play for them, I knew I wanted to go there because their record was so good and I wanted a chance to win a national championship.
And what an experience it was, playing for Mike Dunlap, who also coached in the NBA as well.
You know, that was one of the hardest things I've ever done is played for him. He was a very hard, very strict, demanding person and coach. And so he held you accountable, but he always did what he said he was going to do. And so I believe when you had a coach like that, you know, you'll run through a wall for him because of those things. But he definitely made me grow up and learn a lot of things that I needed to learn.
Not surprisingly, Joe has found there are similarities between the firefighting world and the sports world.
Just being able to perform on the spots, make a quick decision, things like that. You don't know what's going to come. A play might not go right, so adapt, overcome, and do what you got to do to get through it.
Basketball still plays a role in Joe's life. Jordan and Joe reunited to coach players of all ages at the Elevate Your Game basketball organization. And his coaching philosophy?
Listen to me. My coaching philosophy is, you know, there's certain rules to basketball. And so you need to work on some things on your own, and I'll do some of that with you too, but it's more like just the rules like a chess game. If this person goes here, I need to go here.
Life seems to have come full circle for Joe Ciancio. He grew up in this community, went to school in the area, worked at his family's restaurant Ciancio's growing up, and is now serving the people in his community in a different way.
It's nice to run on people that I know, see people that I know at the stores or a restaurant or whatever the case may be, or it's just a different perspective, but it's pretty cool.
Like in sports, and after 9 years in the fire service, Joe knows life is a bit of a roller coaster, but that he's headed in the right direction.
I just need to keep on doing what I think is correct, and it doesn't mean times won't always be hard, but I believe I am on the path I'm supposed to be on.